No more than 10 minutes. Tell the deputy to close the door. I'm going to go to the stand.
Then you can see that it was
That Alan J really likes that.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I guess the first year he had someone go right away and rate it, so they tried to ask them. Tell me you're going to take it away from them. But I see a lot of kids now just don't turn in. That's very way.
And had those big eyelids. I think we should wear those tonight.
tell them to keep going with the music a little bit longer. Good morning. As the principal of Sebring High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 commencement ceremony. At this time, please stand for the presentation of colors by the Sebring High School Junior ROTC, the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing through the retiring of the colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Graduates and guests, you may be seated. Wow, I'll tell you guys, graduates, there's a whole bunch of you, and that's such a good thing, isn't it? It's good to see you this morning. It's so exciting to look out and see everyone gathered together today to celebrate this important milestone in your life. This ceremony is a significant event for our students, their families, and friends. Because of its importance, there are a few behavioral protocols that I'm asking you to follow in order to maintain the formality and seriousness of this event. Please take a moment to turn off or silence the ringer on your cell phone or any other electronic device that you may have. I'm also asking that you please remain in your seat until the end of the ceremony. This will reduce distractions and provide the opportunity for each of our students to have their moment. Graduates will not be released until the end of the ceremony. So that each graduate's name can be heard, please refrain from behavior that would detract from the moment, and please hold your applause until all of the graduates' names have been read. At this time, I would like to introduce the individuals assisting with the ceremony today. Please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. Superintendent of Highlands County Schools, Dr. Brenda Longshore. Chairperson of the School Board of Highlands County, Mrs. Jan Shoup. Vice Chairperson, Mr. Isaac Durrance. School Board Member, Ms. Donna Howerton. School Board Member, Ms. Jill Compton Twist. School Board Member, Mr. Bill Brantley. Assisting with the distribution of the diplomas are the following administrators. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Laura Shirley. Assistant Principal, Mr. Dave Holder. And Assistant Principal, Mr. Donald Ridgway. Thank you. Each year at this point in the ceremony, I extend my humble gratitude to our senior class sponsor, project graduation parents, and our dedicated staff members who go above and beyond to assist with graduation and all of its activities. I want to begin by thanking Miss Amberly Rogers. Stand up, Miss Rogers. Amberly, our students and school are so blessed to have you. You genuinely care for these seniors and their fellow classmates. I've said it before, you are the quintessential school mom. Thank you for everything you do to take care of our students. We would also like to extend our gratitude to the parents of our senior class who have assisted with project graduation and all of the activities that have taken place this year. From prom to yard signs to Camp Sparta, you have worked tirelessly to make sure our seniors were celebrated in spite of all the restrictions that we were under. If you are a parent who has volunteered in any way, please stand and be recognized. Thank you all so much again for all you've done. We would also like to thank the members from the Sebring Firemen. We are blessed each year by their willingness to graciously give up their time to help our guests park for this event and for the support they provide us when we use this facility. Thank you to the firemen. So each year, our football team has a motto that Coach Scott comes up with to guide their season. In the past, he's picked ones like all in, bleed blue, and how bad do you want it? This year's motto was overcoming everything. When I think about this school year and this class of students, I realize how perfect this motto was and how it not only described what our football team would have to do, but would also describe what our entire school would need to do to have a successful year, or a school year at all for that matter. You've all overcome so much to be here today and been willing to do so much to have the opportunity to attend school face to face. You've had your temperatures checked this year, probably more than you have in your entire lifetime. You've masked up, gone through gallons and gallons of hand sanitizer. You've quarantined and COVID tested. And most importantly, with everything going on in our world, you've stayed united and not divided. This class has once again had to deal with a loss of a precious classmate. Cope will forever be in our hearts and minds. I know that he would tell you to be strong and overcome your heartbreak. He actually left you a message in your yearbook about living life to the fullest. Please continue to support each other and cherish your friendships. Each of your journeys to be here were different, some much harder than others, but you're here and you made it. At the completion of today's ceremony, you will begin the next phase of your education and continue your life's path. We expect great things from each one of you. We expect that you will use your gifts and talents to represent yourself and your family well, and to be productive members of our society. We expect you to continue to always find a way to give back and help others, and to contribute to making our world a better place for yourself and those around you. And lastly, we expect you to keep in touch and come back to visit. You will always be a Blue Streak, and you will always be welcome at Sebring High School. To continue our ceremony, Madison Murfield will provide the student prayer.
Good morning. I am Madison Murfield, and I have served as the senior class of 2021 vice president this year. Thank you, family, friends, teachers, and staff for coming to celebrate us today and for supporting us throughout the years. In this time of change, I would like to share a few Bible verses that have helped me through school. I hope you all will find comfort in them as well. First is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Next is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. And finally, Psalm 20:4. May he grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your purpose. I'm so thankful for each of you and beyond proud of our class. Congratulations to my fellow classmates. Let us keep these words in our hearts and minds as we move into this next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. Our student address will be by Anna Maria Ruano.
Gotta take that mask off. Good morning, everybody. I'm a little nervous, so bear with me here if I tend to stutter. But it seems like only yesterday that we were all little tiny freshmen coming into Sebring High School, looking up to the cool older kids, that some of us were just like obsessed with like reaching that standard one day. And I remember telling myself back then that I would never fall into that, that senior stigma of like, oh, the underclassmen suck, like they're so much younger than us. But it stays. So sometimes I do look back and I just wonder, what in the world was I doing my freshman year? And I'm sorry to tell y'all, we're gonna be freshmen again. It may be freshmen in college, it may be freshmen in a career, in trade school, or even in the military for some of you. And that means a whole new world of possibilities is right before us, outside of the weird pink beige walls of Sebring High School. So now is our moment where we accept independence and the opportunities that come with it. But you guys have probably heard plenty of teachers and neighbors and friends and family and strangers in the Walmart checkout line who have told you that now it's like your time to seize the moment and seize the day. But we have a tendency to look down on what's fresh and what's new. We're uncomfortable with change, and we're uncomfortable with moving forward from what we already know. And this means that we're sometimes afraid to say yes to new experiences because we don't want to look like fools in front of everybody. But I'm here today to challenge that. Instead of fear, how about we approach this next chapter with an openness like never before? Let's go and take on all of those research opportunities, internships, that random event that you didn't want to go to, but you were kind of forced to go to by your parents. Use it as an opportunity to learn. So what if we look like fools along the way? We're already fools as it is, just kidding. It would be more foolish to let life pass us by. These next few years are a turning point in discovering our identities. Now's our chance to become who we're meant to be, even if there's bumps along the way, and for some, there may be potholes as well. But out of the mess and mistakes come our true colors. As we go down our separate paths, I urge you to say yes. Say yes to novelties, yes to opportunities, yes to uncertainties. Make the most of what lies ahead, and I promise you, the shame of being that little freshman will fade away. Thank you, class of 2021, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Anna Marie. That was beautiful. Our Bayley Medal Awards will now be presented by Dr. Brenda Longshore, our Superintendent of Schools.
Congratulations, seniors. We are so incredibly proud of you. You have certainly demonstrated for us how to live through major challenges, overcome them, and you did an amazing job this year to finish strong. Today, I'd like to present the Bayley Awards. Colonel F.N.K. Bayley was elected Superintendent of Schools of Highlands County in 1925. He served 5 consecutive 4-year terms before his retirement in 1944. Because of Colonel Bayley's interest in young people, he sought a way to recognize outstanding graduating seniors. During his first term of office, he designed and personally paid for a recognition medal, which was presented to graduating seniors most considerate of others, selected by their peers. This morning, we honor Colonel Bayley and his legacy by presenting the Bayley Medal to Genesis Cornesia Shannon. And John Allen Rogers.
John Allen. Okay.
Congratulations, Genesis and John Allen, very deserving. Our School Board Citizenship Medal Award will now be presented by Ms. Jan Shoup.
Good morning. First of all, on behalf of your school board, I'd like to welcome everyone here and especially say congratulations to the class of 2021. The School Board Citizenship Award represents the following qualities: loyalty, courage, honesty, cooperation, responsibility, service, and leadership. The seniors chosen were selected by the faculty and staff at Sebring High School. This year's Citizenship Award goes to Cheyenne Lynn Middleton, and John Allen Rogers.
Congratulations, seniors. Now we'll have our class history of 2021 by Miss Mariana Chams.
Good morning, parents and graduating students of the class of 2021. My name is Mariana Chams, and I am the senior class president for the 2021 graduating class. About 2 weeks ago, Miss Rogers, the best person in the entire world, asked me if I would give the class history speech at graduation, and I gladly accepted. Our class has done amazing things throughout the year, and it is an honor to be able to acknowledge all the accomplishments my classmates have done. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous to do the speech, or that I waited absolutely last minute to write it, but senioritis is real, guys. But I am more than honored to be standing up here today, bragging about each and every one of my phenomenal classmates, so just bear with me. So, to begin, I would like to share a quote that I feel many of our students and staff can relate to. Quoting Winston Churchill, he said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is courage to continue that counts." He said, throughout these past years, we have all endured obstacles and challenges that strengthen our characters and united us as a class. One of which is, of course, the global pandemic. In March of our junior year, what we thought was a 2-week spring break became a semester of challenges, and it truly turned our world upside down. We began to do school online, which was new for many students, as well as the teachers, and it took a lot of time and work to get through it. It was hard for all of us to be isolated and be introduced to a whole new way of learning so abruptly in the middle of the year. However, the pandemic did not destroy our class spirits. Instead, it led us to new pursuits and showed us how we can all come together in a time of chaos. Although many of us looked very bad since most of us just rolled out of bed right before our Google Meets, I remember every time we went on, we would always laugh and learn how to use this new technology that the teachers struggled with so much. Being called the most talkative graduating class by many of the teachers, these Google Meets kept us going during the pandemic. A connected generation, connected even more, and we learned that no matter what happens, social pathways are remade, not forgotten. When school finally returned, we had to adjust to wearing masks and new expectations of the school. I'm sure many of the graduates can relate, but if I hear that I'm walking the wrong direction in the hall one more time, I might go insane. While we are blessed as the class of 2021 to have gotten all of our senior events and be gathered the way we are today, there are certainly many sacrifices that we had to accept. However, this wasn't the only struggle we had to overcome. We also suffered great loss during Hurricane Irma. We were out of school for weeks and suffered without AC or Wi-Fi, but we all made the best of it. Our community came together during that time to help those in need and recover from all the destruction. And I'm sure many of the parents, as well as mine, had to hear all the complaints about being too hot or not having phone service, so shout out to you guys for dealing with that. And yet, once again, our class rebounded from that obstacle and kept going. However, we have a very recent loss that many of us are still trying to push through. On May 8th, we lost one of our graduating classmates to a tragic car accident. Cope Garrett Brewer was supposed to be with us today, walking the stage and getting the diploma he rightfully deserved. Each graduate was welcomed to their seats today by a bracelet in honor of Cope. Although he is not with us, his presence can be felt through the love and support of our graduating class. Being close friends with Cope, I wanted to give him the recognition he deserves. I wanted to use this speech not to bring everyone down, but to take his legacy and share it with you guys. I believe that we can take a lot from Cope's way of living. He always stayed positive, he was selfless, determined, and most of all, he was fearless. I mean, he rode bulls if that says anything about him. He always brought laughter to a room during hard times, and I never saw him give up on any task given to him. And to my classmates, I just wanted to say, always live life the way that Cope did. Never hold grudges or accept defeat. Going on in our lives, tomorrow is never promised, so in our journeys, just focus on the good. And knowing our class, I'm sure you guys will. Despite all the obstacles, I'm about to share with you all the success this class has made these past years. This is only breaching the surface, and every student here today left their mark on the school. Before I start, I just wanted to give a shout out to our principal and vice principal, This is Miss Urban's and Miss Shirley's first graduating class that they've had all 4 years, and that alone deserves a round of applause. In the 4 years they worked here, we had major security upgrades due to recent issues occurring, and we also transitioned our freshman year to Chromebooks. I just wanted to bring our class some justice really quick and say that we deserve the newer Chromebooks. Since we were the guinea pigs, we got the chunky Chromebooks that were always breaking, while every class under us had the nicer ones. But that's besides the point. This transition marked a big change in the educational system, and it made cheating a lot easier, all jokes, of course. Also, another fun fact, we have an abnormal amount of twins and even a set of triplets in our class. Just so you guys can get an idea, I think we have about 8 sets in our graduating class, and I wanted to acknowledge those parents today because they are now having to see 2 or even 3 of their babies graduate and not just 1. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to begin to list some of the things that we have done throughout the years. Starting with sports, this year we had 6 of our football players sign, multiple baseball players got offers, 2 of our golfers signed, we had a cheerleader get an offer, we had 2 softball players sign, we had a basketball player sign, and we had multiple volleyball players get offers and 1 signed as well. I also wanted to recognize Angie Oliveiras, who was the only sophomore in 2019 when the softball team won states, and now she is the only graduating senior. Also, for the first time in 5 years, our baseball team won districts, and we have 4 of the seniors graduating here today. Not only did our class excel in sports, but they all excelled in extracurricular and academics. To start off, Camilla Ibanez won the science fair all 4 years in a row of high school and made it all the way to the international level all 4 years. And she is now a published scientist, which is completely insane, so that deserves a round of applause as well. Ray Arcinis was a finalist for the National Merit Scholarship. Anna Marie Ruano and Brooklyn Koch both got artwork accepted into the Dolly Museum. Alicia Anders got a spot in the state SSAA choir. And Callie Zimmerman, as well as myself, made it to stage for FFA ornamental horticulture demos and marketing 2 years in a row, and Katie Bronson made it to stage for junior year. And this is just a small list compared to everything each and every one of these students accomplished. And another round of applause for all these students really quick. To finish the speech off, I just wanted to wish everyone luck going forward in their lives. And I'm excited to see what all of us accomplish in the future. These 4 years have been amazing, and I'm lucky to have met every single one of you. To end the speech, I would like to cite Cope's favorite Bible verse, which I think each and every one of you can use going forward in life. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand." Thank you and congratulations to all the 2021 graduates.
Thank you, Mariana. You guys will be happy to know that we're probably going to retire those chunky Chromebooks this year. Sorry about that. At this time, we are going to move into the presentation of our graduates, and we are going to begin by presenting the diploma for Cope Garrett Brewer, and to accept his brother's diploma in his honor is Rafe Caleb Brewer. I'm sorry, I skipped over our Gwen Sanders Hill Scholastic Achievement Award, and to do that is Miss Jill Compton Twist. Okay, the Gwen Sanders Hill Scholarship Achievement Award was established by the School Board of Highlands County in 1995. And it's honoring Mrs. Gwen Sanders Hill for her years of dedication in education and her scholastic achievement. This award is given to those students who have achieved educational success by graduating with an associate's degree from South Florida State College and their high school diploma simultaneously. The recipients of the Gwen Sanders Hill Scholastic Achievement Award are, and there are several, so I would ask that you all come up and stand on the stage and remain standing, and then we'll get a group picture together at the end, okay? So we have John Henry Bender III. James Edward Branca, Jr. Lainey Elizabeth Bynum. Madison Aaron Casey. Shayla Nicole Cox. Taylor Nicole Durr. Kaylee Marie Frazier.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Going a little too fast. Camilla Ibanez. Jenna Ryan Murphy. Mara Elizabeth Pepper. Rylan Jade Smith. Lauren Mary Swain. Okay, Lauren is not here. Jenna Nicole Van Gunsman. Kira Ariel Wickham.
congratulations to all these recipients. That is a great feat to graduate with both your AA and your high school diploma at the same time. And congratulations to the graduates 2021.
Congratulations, double graduates. We are now going to have the presentation of our graduates. So if you'll give us just a second to rearrange the stage, we will get started with that. Mr. Donald Ridgway is going to be reading your names, and I will be shaking your hand as you come across, and all of our assistant principals and school board members will be doing the same thing. Remember, we're asking our guests to please remain, please don't have any distractions so that everybody's name can be heard, and hold your applause until the end. Thank you.
Ready? Honor graduate, Anne Marie Ruano. Honor graduate, Vinay Krishnadas. Honor graduate, Ray Adrel Zeth Tamaya Arcinis. Honor graduate, Lauren Mary Swain in absentia. Honor graduate, Robert Antonis Matos. Honor graduate, Camilla Ibanez. Honor graduate, Anthony James Adine. Honor graduate, Juan Salvador Ruiz. Honor graduate, James Edward Brankett, Jr. Honor graduate, Kobe Burgos Labra. Honor graduate, Madison J. Murfield. Honor graduate, Kara Ariel Wickham. Honor graduate, Kaylee Bridget Zimmerman. Honor graduate, Andrew Zoe. Honor graduate, Rylan Jade Smith. Honor graduate, Mara Elizabeth Pepper. Honor graduate, Sarah Marie Arnon. Honor graduate, Lena Mae Lucille Horton. Honor graduate Taylor Nicole Durr. Honor graduate Jordan Ashley Sinnis. Honor graduate Mariana Chams. Honor graduate Connor Lee Jones. Honor graduate Alyssa Ann Foltz. Honor graduate Sierra Susan Vesey. Honor graduate Jenna Rianne Murphy. Honor graduate Elizabeth Arlene Rittenauer. Honor graduate Corinne Madison Holly. Honor graduate Kaylee Marie Frazier. Honor graduate Jacob Logan Gauger. Honor graduate Rachel Ann Fowler. Honor graduate Jermaine Angelo Zamora Taralba. Honor graduate Lainey Elizabeth Bynum. Honor graduate Jaden Walker Lee. Honor graduate Vanessa Vega. Honor graduate Gavin Andrew Pyle. Honor graduate Mikos Angelo Zamora Taralba. Honor graduate Cheyenne Lynn Middleton. Honors graduate Joshua Andrew Babo. Honor graduate Trinity Isabel Rohrer. Honor graduate Isaac Irvin Simmons, in absentia. Honor graduate John Allen Rogers. Honor graduate Jenna Nicole Van Gunsven. Honor graduate Franco Israel Angelis. Honor graduate Gianna Rose Mawela. Honor graduate Carly Danielle Webb. Honor graduate Janki Bhargav Patel. Honor graduate Ian Samuel Velez. Honor graduate Ariel Sapphire Meyer. Honor graduate Angelita Estelle Oliveiras. Honor graduate Walker James Dressel. Honor graduate Mason Alexander Griffin. Honor graduate Aiden Michael Beasley. Honor graduate, Haley Elizabeth Gardner. Honor graduate, Daniel Robert Wright. Honor graduate, Taya Sierra Fulcher. Honor graduate, Courtney Lynn Webb. Honor graduate, Cole Michael Averett. Honor graduate, John Henry Bender III. Honor graduate, Allie Brooke McCarter. Honor graduate, Scarlett Diane Rose. Honor graduate, Shayla Nicole Cox. Honor graduate, Jessica Hernandez. Jose Antonio Aguian Gonzalez. Kobe Christian Alvarado. Ricardi Delson Alsamay. Cedric Jacavin Alshire. Hannah Jane Allison, in absentia. Maria Jacinda Ames. Alicia Thorne Anders. Nasiah Benet Anderson. Kylie Marie Aragunda, in absentia. Michaela Cheyenne Ashby. Azane Tiana Atkins, in absentia. Dylan Bruce Austin. James Landon Baker. Daniel Joe Balfour Jr. Ronnie Canty Barker. Aston Sierra Barlog. Jadarian Dejuan Barrett. Santera Helen Bennett. Alec Quinn Betcher. Josephine Lynn Bishop. Gabriella Celeste Beaugeorge. Katie Christensen Bronson. Aaliyah Kenyari Brown. Jocelyn Rochelle Brown. Ryan Jeffrey Brown. Justin Logan Burgess. Kelly Renee Burns. Alexandria Mary Callahan. Allie Nicole Kennedy. Gabriel Samuel Quintera. Christopher Justin Cardozo. Demaya Alize Carlton. Daisha Patrice Carlton. William Patrick Carroll. Brooke Lindsay Carpenter. Alana Lynn Kerrigan. Jatavius Omarian Carter. Madison Aaron Casey. Ashton Jolene Caudill. Crystal Ariana Cedino Mejica. Leslie Daniela Celis. Alexis Marie Chansey. Mackenzie Lynn Charles. Idalis Chavez in absentia. Devin Joseph Chazakatu. William Coughlin. Brooklyn Sanaya Koch. Alexandra Rose Collier. Trevor Gordon Cook. Janixa Lydianne Cordero. Tavion Cayenne Costin. Bobby Dwayne Cochran II. Kelsey Renee Coyle. William Thomas Colifer II in absentia. Madison Riley Culverhouse. Andrew Dalton Currents. Arjane Lachey Daniels. Reagan Marie Davidson. Gage Matthew Dees in absentia. Adrian David De La Rosa in absentia. Diana De La Rosa, in absentia. Justin Ryan De Lara. Max Emiliano De La Rosa Perez. Khalees Kishaka De Freitas. Leliana Janice Del Sol. Leslie Daniela De La Vega Galvan. Connor Michael Delaney. Sharon Viviana Diosarin.
Thank you.
Petoskey Giordi Will DeSources. Augustine Ian DeSanti. Christina Angeli Diaz Agosto. Beckham McLean Donovan. Toyon Nicholas Duffus. Christian Blake Dunn, in absentia. Angela Sarah Eaton. Bayley Jane Engler. Bailey Marie Erb. Elena Flora Espinoza Ferre. Xander Liam Faro. Chelsea Lynn Fikert. Cole Michael Fikert. Jessica Felix. Alma Graciela Fernandez. Mary Lacey Flores Salvador. Marco Antonio Galvan Jr. Jasmine Yoreli Goana, in absentia. Jamisha Nicole Gale, in absentia. Wesley Hunter Gilbert. Gretchen Bridget Giller. Yamilet Marie Gerard. Renee Gonzalez, in absentia. Donnie Johan Lancelot Gonzalez Bell. Chloe Faith Goolsby. Dustin Coe Green. Karel Joanna Griffin. Lenora Monique Guerrero. Eduardo Guerrero. Jason Jose Guillen Estrada. Dylan Tiger Guzman. Seth Daniel Hagan. Axel Zing Chao Han, in absentia. Michael Brian Hanselik. Jeray Bronquez Harrison. Tayoni Shatrell Hawthorne. Anthony Donovan Hernandez. Bianca Abigail Hernandez Garcia, in absentia. Anthony Lamont Hicks Jr. Jasmine Aaliyah Hinton. Dejari Samaj Dejor Daryl Oldman. Tamajane Soraya Zakaya Holdman. Timothy Lamont Holland Jr. Christopher Stephen Hovenstein, in absentia. Stephen Ramon Howard Jr. Carissa Nicole Hunter, in absentia. Avery William Hurst. Concepcion Andrew Hurtado. Alejandra Isabel. Maria Isabel. Nareda Isabel. Nolan Ray Ivy. Ariel Josephine Jackson. Christian Eugene James, in absentia. Alfredo Ulysses Jameson. DeQuavia Tremise Johnson. Jada Sahara Johnson. Catherine Louise Johnson. Micaiah Shanice Johns, in absentia. Cavante DeAndre Jones. Sama Katramas. Ingrid Elise Kirkgard. Nigel Zion Emmanuel Kidson. Jabari Elijah Knighton. Isaac Zachary Quinn. Alyssa Rain Lacoste Beltran. Isabella Grace Lambert. Roland Lazo Bejarano. Macy Ryland Leapart. Caleb Tanner Lindsay. Edric Keith Lockett Jr. Brandon Christopher Loeb. Marlon Ivan Lucas Ruiz. Ani Ruby Luvano. Shelby Lynn Manwiller. Justin Ryan Marlowe. William Matthew Marshall. Malaya Marissa Martin. Leah Nathania Martinez. Ayana Zakiah Massaline. Ariane Lynn McAfee. Antoine Maurice McDonald Denard. Elijah Tyree Antoine McDonald. Blake Austin McDowell Schaefer. Kaya Marie McKinney. Christopher Patrick McLucas. Ronald James McMahon II. Ian Zachary McRoy. Ian Alexander Mejia Milla. Janice Damaris Mendez. Albert Henry Middleton V. Vanessa Miranda. Divine Grace Moffett. Brianna Delyn Moki. Aaron Luke Murray. Aubrey Lynn Myers. Juan Antonio Nava. Jamel Jermaine Newsom. Vu Hong Quinn Nguyen. Adrian Jason Rivas Nobles, in absentia. Camilla Luis Norona. Jacob Kyle Norris, in absentia. Deron Gabriel Novas Panett. Jonathan Stephen Olson II. Tatiana Maria Ortega, in absentia. Melanie Ortiz. Genesis Mary Ortero Rivera, in absentia. Emily Marie Ombi. Alicia Michaela Hayden. Manuel Esteban Polango. Yorgos Nikos Panagiotopoulos. Sterling Dale Parker.
Did I get that one right? Oh, yes, you did. Good job.
Jacob William Pasley. Samigita Hadel. Christian David Perez. Kimberly Daniela Perez. Catherine Wynn Pham, in absentia. Kimberly Pinero Capella. Yazel Jure Polanco Garcia. Angela Bella Prito. Kenneth Richard Pruder. Kimberly Alexandra Huho. Gabriel Alejandro Quintera, in absentia. Kelvin Ramirez. Amelia Elise Ramos. Carson Colby Ratliff. Malachi Nathaniel Thomas Ray. Michaela Ann Reyes Morales. Brianni Regla Ricardo. Jeffrey Richmond. Sebastian Josue Rivera Avelis. Brandon Michael Roby. Gabriel Alexi Rodriguez in absentia. Isabel Rodriguez. Sarah Jamor Rodriguez Martinez. Leonardo Jose Rodriguez Noah. Yadiel Omar Rodriguez Rosario. Joshua Emmanuel Rogers. Ron Audrey Gamatin Ramuga. Zeta Noemi Salinas. Alexis Lyndon Sanchez. Antonia Aliana Sanchez. Mia Alexandra Santana. Grant Jackson Saunders. Braden Faye Schiffner in absentia. Desmond Ezekiel Scully. Haley Marie Sayer. Skylar Lee Schaefer. Genesis Cornesia Shannon. Kara Marie Sigmund. Harrison Cash Smoke. Parker Chance Smoke. Lauren Ann Smithers. Caleb Jamal Snow. Roberto Jr. Sosoro. Darius Andrew Springer. Jacob Edwin Stevens. Donovan Nevias Tarter. Angelica Adonis Taylor. Sadie Elizabeth Teester in absentia. Chloe Elizabeth Tharp. Derek Antoine Thomas, Jr. Paige Ellie Dakota Thompson. Slade Calvin Thompson. Emily Isabella Tabondo. Brady Grayson Tempe. Nicholas Shira Weldon Tyndall. Tina Chin To. Jessica Lynn Townsend. Aaliyah Lizette Tanhano. Austin Devin Turner. Destiny Mackenzie Turner. Jo Marie Lynette Vasquez Castro. Alex Jacob Vega. Celeste Alani Vega. Xavion Sean Villain. Sean Edward Vogler, in absentia. Shane Marcus Vogler. Anthony Walker Jr. Joseph Allen Warner. Christian Stephen Webster. Colby Garrett Witt. Nyla Jordan Wilder. Brianna Amon Williams. Trinity Simone Williams. Andre Javon Wilson. Nathaniel Dwayne Anthony Wilson. Austin Lee Yarborough. Isis Demajane Alyssa Yardy. Madison Marie Yezel. Zachary Sean Yolden. Zoe Lynn Zazar. Nice job.
I'm just doing this one part, and then I'll go sit down.
And then they're doing the other thing?
Okay. On behalf of Dr. Longshore, the school board members, Mrs. Irvin, Mrs. Shirley, Mr. Ridgway, and Mr. Holder, sorry. It is my honor to present to you these candidates for graduation. They have met all requirements set forth by the state of Florida, the School Board of Highlands County, and Sebring High School. Wonderful job, guys. And now we're going to turn it over to Mr. Alan J. and representatives. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to share in today's graduation festivities. I'd like to be one of the first to officially say, congratulations, class of 2021. It's been a tough year, but you did it, and we are all so very proud of you. I would like to thank the school board members, the school staff, and most especially the graduating seniors here this morning for participating in and supporting this year's Wheels for Ace program. I would also like to give special thanks to Amberly Rogers for her help in verifying the entries and graduates. All right, get ready for this. Among the class of 21, we received entries representing 1,495 A's. Wow. That is the most of any of the 5 area high schools this year. Every one of those entries is in our raffle drum over there this morning. With the support of the community, we are very proud to be giving away the beautiful Kia Rio LX sedan. I have to give a little pitch. Blue streak, blue pinstripes here in the arena this morning. This is our company's 29th anniversary year and the 24th anniversary of our Wheels for Ace program. We currently award 5 vehicles every year to lucky graduates at the 5 area high schools, Sebring, Lake Placid, Avon Park, plus both Hardy and Clewiston High School as well. This morning's drawing will mark our 88th vehicle given away since we started this 24 years ago. And we sincerely thank you. And we sincerely thank you, our loyal customers, for allowing us to make someone's graduation just a little more special. With me today are several Alan J. team members, and I want to thank them for taking their time this morning to celebrate our graduating Blue Streaks. And without further ado, Donnell, you want to give away a car?
All right, I'm hearing a lot of pent-up energy out there. I'm hearing some air horns that were clearly on sale. So if you would, how about a big hand for this class of 2021? What do you say? Four out of 5 high schools this year had less A's than 2 years ago, of course, because obviously last year was a little funky. So then 2 years ago when we had this, 4 out of 5. This school had over 100 more A's than you had 2 years ago. More A's than Lake Placid and Avon Park combined. Somebody asked me if that meant you guys were as smart as those two schools combined. And I'm going to tell you right now, in front of a couple thousand potential Alan J. customers, yes, it does mean that. All right, we have given away 3 cards so far, 2 to the ladies, 1 for a male. I'm not quite sure how it's going to go this time, but if you would, go ahead and spin that drum, see if you can get around all those 1,500 or so A's. Let's draw one up. Thank you. All right. Okay. Here's what we got. Class of 2021, do me a favor. Air yourselves out a little bit. Stand up for me, please. One more big round of applause for everybody. Okay. All right, let's whittle you all down a little bit. We'll do the easiest one first. Although there were a lot of A's, not everybody submitted their A's. So if you didn't submit your A's and take part in the program, your chances of winning are very slim. Please sit down. Those who did not submit A's. Doesn't mean you didn't get one, it just means you didn't necessarily need this cool car. Also, don't forget, you get the car or $10,000 in cash as an option. So some of the parents are like, wait, what? It was $10,000 in cash as an option. The car, of course, is yours to keep. It's not a loan or a lease. All right, here we go. If your last name begins with the letters A through M, as in Mary, stay standing. All right, let's slow this down a bit further. If your last name, still the last name, begins with the letters G through M, sit down. All right, I'm seeing a lot of, it's like whack-a-mole, seeing some down and up, down, up, down, up. Okay? If your first name begins with the letters A through M, stay standing. Oh my. All right. If your first name begins with the letters G through M, stay standing. Okay, let's check it out. If you are female, sit down. Oh my. We're down to like the final 5 here. It's like, oh, except, I think, let me check it out. Okay, that's good. If your first name begins with the letter J, stay standing. That didn't help at all. All right? If your last name begins with any other letter but the letter C, sit down. If your last name everybody's got to kind of be quiet. Shout out your first name for me. Jadavis, Carter, come on up here. Congratulations to David. He had 13 A's and he submitted.
Congratulations.
I'm going to put you on the spot. You got some time to think about it, but are you thinking to take the car or the cash? Which one you like better? This is like, let's make a deal.
I'm going to take the card.
He's going to take that car, please. That's a good idea.
All right, we'll see you after this is over, okay?
One more hand if you know this is J.S. Carter. On behalf of Mr. Alan J. Wallace and the entire Alan J. team, thank you for letting us take up a small part of your graduation. Congratulations, Blue Streets, class of 2021.
Congratulations to Jatavius, very deserving, very deserving. Congratulations. One more round of applause for Jatavius. I'd like to take a moment to recognize all the people who made today happen. I want to thank our leader, Mrs. Urban. She works very hard to make sure all you graduate and feel successful along the way. Thank you, Mrs. Urban. Our assistant principals, Mrs. Shirley, Mr. Ridgway, and Mr. Holder, who have been cheering you on all along this journey. I can tell you whenever I go to Mrs. Urban and Miss Shirley and ask them if I can do something with this class or for you, their first answer to me is always, is it best for the student? And they say yes. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ridgway, for announcing all our graduates this morning. I know it's not easy, and I know you always offer to help me, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Mr. Holder, for keeping our campus safe and for all that you do for our students. Our deans, Coach Scott, Mr. Arcinis, and Mr. Shoemaker, all of them have spent a lot of time keeping you on track, and we are grateful for them. I think I'm starting to rub off on Mr. Arcinis and Mr. Scott because they're getting a little soft in the front office, so just heads up. Thank you to the many high school teachers and staff that are here today to assist with the ceremony. They all love you and want the very best for you. Thank you so much for you all. Mr. Lang, Mrs. Donovan, and Mrs. Wright have all been here to help me this week, and I appreciate them so much. And they are moving on to other things next fall, and I can say that SHS will not be the same without you, and I appreciate you all very much. Thank you. I'd like to give a special recognition to Mrs. Carolyn Shoemaker, who has been a faithful SHS girl for 35 years. Yesterday was her last day on the job, and boy, are we going to miss her. I could not do my job without her. Mrs. Shoemaker is the kind of person that cares naturally. She has always gone above and beyond for every student. She will be missed tremendously. I know you'll continue to use your God-given gift of loving others right where they are and serving our community in a special way. We love you, Coach Shue. Thank you to Dee's Restaurant for a wonderful senior breakfast yesterday. It was delicious, and we appreciate all that Miss Dee does for us. She's great to our staff and our students. For many years, Ridge Florist has donated the flowers for all graduates, and we thank Nell Roberts and her staff for their generosity. Robbins Nursery has graciously provided the plants for our stage, as they have for many years as well, and we thank you, Robbins Nursery. Thank you to Miss Susan Bible and Sebring Florist for providing wonderful decorations for our breakfast and graduation. Every time I call her, she is Johnny on the spot and helps me out, and I just appreciate her and Sebring Florist. I'd like to give a shout out to the pastor and staff at First Baptist Church of Sebring for putting on our baccalaureate service. We also had pastors from other churches. We have a great community of churches, and we just appreciate you all always making things special for our students. I know Mrs. Urban thanked the Project Grad Committee, but I just cannot not thank you again. I know a lot of you didn't stand up before, so I won't ask you to stand up again. I dare not call out names because I'll forget one of you. and every single one of you were important. You put on a prom. We had a wonderful party at Camp Sparta. We had the Strawberry Shack with Mr. Palmerton helping us and leading us the way, so thank you very much for him helping us. And I just don't think I could have done my job this year without my project graduation parents, and I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, students, give your parents a round of applause. I do want to say thank you to the firemen. I know Mrs. Irvin recognized you as well, but Mr. George White is always willing to help me whenever we're setting up graduation. I appreciate him and Chris, and I certainly appreciate the firemen. I called J.C. Shoup, and I was a little late this year doing it, and I said, I'm so sorry, and he said, no problem. We're happy to help, and they just came right in. I never had to worry about a thing, so thank you to the firemen. I'd like to recognize the 2021 Student Council. This is an amazing group of young people. I'm thankful for you and your dedication to your class. And if you could just stand when I call your name and stay standing for a minute. Miss Mariana Chams, our president. Mrs. Madison Murfield, our secretary. Mr. Ray Arcinis, our treasurer. Anna Marie Ruano. Allie Collier, our social chair, and Mason Griffin, who is also a council member. Your classmates, good job. Your classmates came to my office many times to plan events throughout the year, and they just did a great job making sure you guys had a fun senior year, and I appreciate you all. I'm gonna miss you very much. Thank you. And lastly, I'd just like to thank Mr. Alan J. Wildstein and his representatives for their generosity. We appreciate you so very much. They come every year, and it's a very exciting part of graduation, and we just thank you so much. Thank you. As you can see, it takes a community to put on a graduation, and what an awesome community we have. Thank you so much to everyone. Graduates. It gives me great pleasure to say you are now alumni of Sebring High School. Good job. Before you walk out of here, I just want to leave you with some thoughts. I heard this listening to Andy Stanley one day, and it just made me kind of think of you kids, or you now grown-ups, I should say. Someone is always going to be the than you. And what he was saying about this is there's always going to be someone smarter, prettier, stronger, richer, faster, etc. You get the point. But I want you to just be better today than you were yesterday. Make a point to celebrate those around you. Be happy for the ers in your life. Because I promise you, you are someone else's I have so enjoyed being your sponsor, and through all the ups and downs, you have been resilient, kind, and honestly, y'all are just sweet. So well done, parents and family. The class of 2021 is special to me because, of course, my son is part of this class, but also many of you are my kids too. When you walk into my office or my classroom, you become my kid. So, I left you a peppermint, and if you need a hug, you know where to find me. I love you all very much, and I pray for you, each of you, as you leave this place and make your mark in the world. Now, go and do great things. Graduates, you may now stand. This is the fun part, right? Parents and friends, your children will be exiting the building through the door on my left. That's your right. You can meet them outside. Please stay in your seats until all graduates have exited the building. Class of 2021, you may move your tassel, and at this point, it's time for you to go. Congratulations, guys.